What's up, y'all? It's your girl Lynette, and I am back today with another story time. Now, this little story time is a little bit different because I did go to my Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook and asked to pick either A or B, and majority of the people chose A. So that means this story time is about, you guessed it, the time I keyed this female car over a dude. Now, in no way, shape, or form I am proud of this. I know it was back in my thought phase. Everyone has one of those, so don't judge me for mine because, you know, I'm just reformed. That's it. But before I get started, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. And let's get it on. Okay, so like I said before in all my videos, I am changing everyone's name in this video because we all got futures and no one needs to know our real names. Okay, so getting started, this story is about Anthony. If you guys seen my very first story time, how I was his side chick, it's the same Anthony, but I'll leave the video down below, the link or whatever. Okay, so well, it's no secret, I used to mess with somebody who had a girlfriend, and I wasn't proud of it. It was just a mistake. It was my first year in college, and I was dumb and naive and all that, but whatever. Now we moved on to my sophomore year, and I wasn't really messing with Anthony like that anymore because I discovered my morals. I discovered my morals and I didn't want to do it anymore. Like, I just felt bad, and you know, it was just terrible. But by that time, Anthony and Anna had broken up because of what me and him had did. But like I said in my last story time, Anna had a best friend named Juju. She's gonna pop up in this story, so just pay attention. Okay, so my best friend, it was my best friend's birthday. Like I said, her name is going to be, no, I'm gonna change her name. Her name is Tiana. Okay, so it was my best friend Tiana's birthday, and my other best friend, Sweet Cake, had threw her a little kickback in her room. Now, for those of you guys who, okay, anybody who went to Gremlin, if y'all seen Tiana, y'all seen me. If you seen me, most likely you seen Tiana. Tiana was just this burst of energy, like she was just the sunshine. She was really sweet, and that's just another story time, just to talk about her. But she was really sweet and she knew everybody. And one thing that I did dislike a little bit about her was that she can strike up a conversation with anybody and just stand there for hours to just talk. Now me, I'm social, but I'm not that social just to strike up conversations like her. But you know, to each his own. I still love her to this day, even though we don't even talk anymore. But anyway, it was Tiana's birthday, and Sweet Cake wanted to throw her a little kickback in her room. And of course, it was me, it was Sweet Cake, it was it was a few other people, and it was my best friend Tony from the ward, Shout out to you, girl. And we was all in there together. Now, it was some people I didn't know, and then some people I knew. Some messy people who was just there just to be there. I don't know, whatever. But Juju, who was our old roommate, ended up coming to her kickback, her little birthday party kickback. And keep in mind, we were on campus, and we were on Grambling State University's property, and we're not even supposed to do all that. It was turned up. We was drunk. They was smoking and was listening to music. But me, I was sober because Juju was there. Now, if you guys watched my old story time before this one, Juju was Anna's best friend. Okay, so that was the first time I seen Juju since all the Anna BS popped up. And keep in mind, that's for part 2 of the side chick story, which is coming up soon. I promise you guys. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Juju was Anna's best friend. And so Juju is small. She's really small, significantly small, and I am large. I am a plush pal, all right? I'm plus size, big, all that, whatever, and I love it. All of my curves. I'm curvy and tall, and Juju, she was short and small, and it was like, compared to me and her, it was like David and Goliath. And I'm not gonna say which one I am. Just say that she was David, all right? So she was drinking and she was getting drunk, and she kept on just taking shot after shot after shot. And the more she started taking these shots, the more she just started to loosen up a little bit. And I guess when she started loosening up, she had a lot to say. Now, the thing she had to say was a little bit too much, and this is the reason why everything just started to come into play. So at first what happened was she wanted me to take a drink. Now keep in mind, I'm the only one there who's not drinking at all, because I just knew something was going to happen, and I didn't even want to go, but it was my best friend's birthday, so of course I'm going to go to her birthday little kickback. But I wasn't drinking, but she kept on trying to get me to take a shot, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna take a shot. Go ahead, drink it up, do whatever you need to do. I'm chilling. So she picks up the bottle and try to smush the bottle in my face, and I'm like, I don't care how drunk you are, don't touch me. And so then she proceeds to get up, and she just got that liquid courage in her now, and she was like, yeah, I heard you like to sleep with other people's boyfriends. I heard you like to sleep with other people's niggas. I heard you like to sleep with other people's men. You a homewrecker, huh? And they all from Louisiana, so they have a little accent. Well, those except sweet cake in. And so I'm like, I'm not about to do this. So I get up and walk away. I tried to get up. Okay, I tried to get up and just compose myself, and I wanted to leave. I didn't want to fight because, of course, I was in the wrong because I did sleep with her best friend's boyfriend or whatever, but it wasn't none of her business. She didn't have to, put it out there like that because no one knew except the people who was around us. And well, of course, Anna must have told everybody. I don't care. But but by this time, she's getting a little belligerent, and people just started picking up their phones, and they was about to start recording because they thought we was about to fight. But no, I was slowly moving towards the door, but she still kept on talking out the side of her neck, like, oh, she ain't gonna fight. And she really just wanted to fight. She really wanted to fight me. Like, she came to that kickback because she had an alternative motive to get to me because she knew I was gonna be there. So keep in mind, she's drunk and I'm sober. Everyone's drunk over there, and I'm just sober. And so everyone's trying to hold her back and get her away from me, because slowly but surely my hands are just starting to turn into these fists. And I'm like, hey, she not gonna touch me though. Like, She not gonna touch me though. And so Tony, my best friend, little side note, Tony, that's my A1 Ace Boom Coon. She already knew what was up. As soon as Juju got up, she went to the back and went to go get her stuff so we could go. But when she came back, she up here telling me, she like, Lynette, go ahead and just leave. I'm all like, why I gotta go? Kick her out. Y'all my people. Why I gotta go? Kick her out. And so this whole time, you know, I told y'all Tiana was drunk. But, you know, at the time, me and Tiana, we was like this. Like, we was really close. And so it took her a minute for her to realize who Juju was talking to and talking about. And so from the end of the room, you just hear Tiana like, yo, she not about to talk about my best friend like that. She not gonna talk about my best friend like that. And I swear to you guys, Tiana like jumped over the couch. Like literally, not jumped, but she sort of like just, it was like she flew over the couch how fast she got up over there. And so she just all getting bucking shit, and they just trying to hold Juju back. And I'm like, man, it's not even worth it. Let's go. Because we all got futures. But keep in mind, if they wasn't telling me to leave, I would have got into it. I would have just let loose on that hoe because she deserved it. Well, that's just for part 2. I'll leave that for part 2. But anyway, we step outside, and of course, Tiana's still mad. I'm still mad. I'm mad they threw me out. Hell, this is my nigga party. Well, I gotta leave. You know? So we get outside, and you know, for anyone who ever stayed on campus at Grambling State University, there's 200, and as soon as, no, not 200, it was 100A. And as soon as you walk outside, you know, you see all the cars in the parking lot or whatever. And so, lo and behold, we see Juju's pretty red Corvette. And now, y'all, Juju loves, no, it was a Corvette, it was a Mustang. Juju loved this Mustang, alright? Like, it was a beautiful car. And you know what? She embarrassed me at that party. So I just wanted to just leave her with a little walking away present from the party. If you read the title, then you know what I did. I did it real pretty, from all the way to the hood of the car, all the way to the trunk. And I was out. I left campus after that because no one see what I did. No one was out there. No one can just even guess that I did it. Whatever. I don't care. I left and went to my dip's house or whatever. Y'all know what a dip is. If y'all don't, then I'll leave it right here. I went to my dip's house so I can have an alibi. And yeah, that was the end of the night. Well, no. Tiana was still drunk. She ended up eventually going back to the party and telling me what they said, well, what Juju was saying about me after the party. Okay, so fast forward to the next day. It's that next morning. This was a Friday morning, and you know, I'm just laying down, just thinking about what happened the night before, and so I get a call from Anna. And Anna calls me and says, well, did you key Juju car? And of course I lied and said, no, I did not. Why? And then she said, well, we're at the we're at the sheriff's office. Well, no, we're at the police station because y'all know, well, for those of you guys who don't know, Grambling State had its own little police station or whatever down on campus. And she said, well, we're at the police station and the sheriff wants you to come down so you can talk to her. And at the time it was this older female, And I was like, all right, bet. So I called my nigga Tony. Tony was in class, but you know, I left a message and I texted her after she got out of class. She met me at the police station. And so this was the first time I ever been like in trouble in Louisiana. Like in California, I know exactly what to say to get out and was able to go home. But in Louisiana, I didn't know no better at all. So the sheriff, when I pulled up, the sheriff was outside waiting for me, and we went outside, and then we walked to Juju's car, and we seen a big scratch mark. And she said, "They saying you did this." And I was like, okay. Well, I didn't, lying through my teeth. And she was like, well, I'm gonna have to ask you some questions. And I said, okay. So we walking back, and lo and behold, Juju mom then came up here, and she just talked to everybody in the station because they're all from that community. Like Grambling is a small community. The city surrounding Grambling was small, so everybody literally knew everybody. So at that moment, I knew I was fucked because everybody knew everybody, and I was like, damn, I'm here by myself. And so I end up going back behind to the little office and talking to her. Talked to the police lady, and she said something. Well, long story short, I ended up signing something which was so stupid. Side note, if y'all ever get in trouble, don't sign nothing at the police station, because you know that could just end badly for you. But I signed something, and I was going to agree to pay for something just to get over with so I don't have to go to jail and tell my mama. But I ended up telling my mama anyway. But whatever. But then they had lied. They had lied and said that I told Anthony and his cousin that I keep that girl's car. And so I guess Anthony was in class at the time, and he wasn't down there with us or whatever. And so after a little amount of time, the police lady let me go. And by that time, my nigga Tony was with me, so we driving around or whatever. And so the police lady ends up calling me back to the station because they got in contact with Anthony. And Anthony came down there and told them that I never contacted him at all, and I didn't tell him anything. Like, they was just trying to spread lies on me so I could end up paying in 5 G's or something like that for the car to be fixed or repainted or whatever, because it was a deep scratch. And so now I don't know if I told y'all this, but Juju's mom was sort of like a reverend or a pastor, or she was real church like. She was like holier than thou, you know, one of those type of women. And so this whole time she just mad, just cussing up the storm. And then when we walk back up in the police station, she's getting real vulgar. Like, she's like, you know what, I'm gonna put that little bee in the grave. Sorry, I'm trying not to cuss so much. It's hard. She was like, yeah, I'm gonna put her 6 feet under. I'm gonna put you 6 feet under, cause you lied, you little lying bitch. And all this other stuff. And I'm all like, weren't you just talking to me about God? And so totally getting riled up. She was like, man, let's just go. And so we ended up leaving. I called my mama. Of course, my mama's from Inglewood, up to no good. So I called my mama, and my mama went to get on a plane. Just straight like that. She said, what the woman say to you? Oh, so I'm coming. But no, she didn't end up coming because it ended up being resolved. But, you know, it was like, all that was just unnecessary. I was just young, you know, like, I didn't know any better. Well, I knew better, but I didn't want to do better, I guess. But, you know, that didn't solve anything because someone mysteriously ended up scratching my baby Sierra. R.I.P. Sierra, that was a real nice card. But thank you for tuning into this story. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe for more videos for my channel. And I will be back with part 2 of I Was His Side Chick. I promise y'all it's coming. I just had to get a few receipts for y'all. But just know it's coming, alright? Thank you. I love y'all.